No. They will be gathered in my name. No longer Romans or Libyans, Greeks, or people from the Black Sea area, Iberians or Gauls, Egyptians or Hebrews, but souls of Christ. And woe betide those who will distinguish souls, whom I equally loved and for whom I equally suffered, according to their nationalities. He who should do that would prove that he has not understood charity, which is universal. The apostles understand the covert reproof and lower their heads without speaking. The clangor of iron beaten on the anvil has ceased and the hammer blows on the last hoof of a donkey are deadening. And Jesus takes advantage of the situation to speak loud so that the crowds may hear him. He seems to be continuing his conversation with the apostles. In actual fact he is speaking to the passers-by. And perhaps also to those in the houses, certainly to some women, as women's voices calling one another can be heard in the mild air. There is always a relationship among men, even if it does not appear to exist. That is, the origin from one only Creator. If later the children of the only Father have become separated, the tie of their origin has not changed, as the blood of a son who disowns his father's house does not change. In Cain's veins there was Adam's blood also after the crime which compelled him to roam in the wide world. And in the veins of the children born after Eve's grief, weeping over her murdered son, there was the same blood that boiled in the veins of far-away Cain. The same, and for a purer reason, applies to the equality of the children of the Creator. Are they lost, exiled, apostates, guilty, speaking languages different from ours? Do they believe in faiths which we loathe? Are they corrupted by marrying heathens? Yes. But their souls came from one God, and they are always the same, even if they are torn, lost, exiled, corrupt. Even if they are the cause of grief to the God Father, they are still souls created by Him. The good children of a very good Father must have good feelings. Good towards the Father, good towards brothers, whatever they may have become, because they are children of the same Father. Good towards the Father by endeavoring to console Him for His grief, taking His children back to Him, as they are the cause of His grief, either because they are sinners or because they are apostates or pagans. Good towards them because they have souls created by the Father, enclosed in guilty, sullied bodies and have become dull through wrong religions, but are always souls of God equal to our own. Remember, you people of Israel, that there is no one, not even the idolater most remote from God because of his idolatrous religion, not even the most pagan of pagans or the most atheistic man, who is completely devoid of some trace of his origin. Remember, you who have gone wrong, in getting detached from our just religion by descending to mixing sexes, which is condemned by our religion, that even if you think that everything that was Israel is now dead in you, suffocated by the love for a man of different faith and race, it is not dead. There is something still alive, and that is Israel. And it is your duty to blow the dying fire, to foster the spark still existing by the will of God, so that it may overwhelm carnal love. That love ends with death, but your souls do not. Remember that. And you, whoever you may be, who see, and at times are horrified at seeing the hybrid marriage of a daughter of Israel with a man of different race and faith, remember that it is your duty and obligation to assist the mislaid sister charitably, so that she may find her way back to the Father. This is the new holy law, agreeable to the Lord, that the followers of the Redeemer may redeem whoever is to be redeemed, so that God may smile because of the souls that go back to the Father's house, and the sacrifice of the Redeemer may not be made unfruitful and mean. To leaven dough, the housewife takes a little of the dough of the previous week. Oh! Only a tiny bit of the whole mass. And she buries it in the dough, and protects it from harmful drafts in the favorable warmth of the house. Do likewise yourselves, you followers of good, and you, too, who have gone away from the Father and from his kingdom. Let the former give a tiny part of their yeast to support and reinforce the latter, who will add it to the particle of justice still existing in them. And both of you, protect the new yeast from the hostile drafts of evil in the warmth of charity, according to what it is in you, your mistress, or a persistent, although now languishing survivor. Support with the warmth of your homes, with the faith of the same religion what is fermenting in the heart of a mislaid co-religionist, so that she may feel that she is still loved, she is still a daughter of Zion and a sister of yours, and her goodwill may materialize and the kingdom of heaven may come to all souls.